Dear Starseed from Gaia, the man who is meant to love you has already chosen you. Not in this dimension, not in this lifetime alone, but across every sacred contract your souls have ever written together. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am delivering this transmission directly from the Arcturian Love Council for this exact moment in your journey. This love is not what Gaia has shown you. It is not what you have settled for, waited through, or quietly mourned in the dark hours. This man will love you in a way that does not exist on Gaia, and the Arcturian Love Council has sent this transmission because your heart is finally ready to receive what it has always deserved. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize your divine counterpart and align yourself with the sacred union that was written into your soul's blueprint before you ever took human form. But here is the first revelation. The reason this love has not fully arrived is not because you are unworthy. It is because you have been holding a Gaia-level definition of love in a heart that was designed for something cosmic. You did not find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in. Something ancient in you recognized the title before your mind could explain why. That recognition is not curiosity. That is your soul confirming what it already knows. This is not content. This is a transmission. And this moment is a point of divine intervention that your twin flame journey has been quietly building toward. Like this transmission, to affirm to the universe that your heart is ready for the love that does not exist on Gaia. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Comment 1111 if you feel something opening in your chest right now, and share this with the starseed in your life, who needs to remember that they were never meant to love small. This is not just a message. It is a moment your soul has been waiting for. Your heart knows why you are here, and that ache you've been carrying, that quiet, persistent feeling that something essential is missing, is not evidence that love has forgotten you. It is evidence that your soul remembers something your human experience hasn't yet caught up to. It is your frequency holding the memory of a love so precise, so complete, so unlike anything this world has modeled for you, that every substitute has felt like wearing someone else's name. Imagine trying to fit a celestial diamond into a terrestrial setting. It's not that the diamond isn't real, but that the socket wasn't designed for its divine geometry. This feeling, this resonant hum of something more, is the whisper of a homecoming your spirit has always anticipated. It's the echo of a symphony you heard before you learned language. A melody so pure it makes every other tune sound slightly out of key. Not every soul on this earth is searching for the same thing. Some are here to experience love in its ordinary, beautiful human form, and that is sacred. Their journey is a rich tapestry woven with the threads of companionship, shared laughter, and the comforting embrace of familiar affection. It is a love that nurtures and supports, a safe harbor in the storms of life, and its existence is a testament to the diverse expressions of divine energy. But you, dear one, are not that soul. You came here carrying a different blueprint, a cosmic schematic etched into your very essence, a different frequency, tuned to a celestial wavelength that vibrates with a more profound, soul-igniting connection. And somewhere deep in the architecture of your heart, in the hidden chambers where your truest self resides, you have always known that the connection you are waiting for does not operate by the rules of this world. It does not begin with convenience, like a casual arrangement or a convenient alignment of schedules. It does not deepen through comfort alone, relying on the superficial ease of shared routines. It does not survive on performance or pretense, the masks we wear to gain approval. No, this love begins in recognition, an instantaneous knowing that transcends the physical, a soul seeing that acknowledges another's essence. It deepens through truth, the courageous unveiling of one's authentic self, layer by vulnerable layer. And it survives, it thrives, only when both souls have done the interior work, the profound excavation and purification of their inner landscapes that most people spend their entire lives avoiding, preferring the comfortable illusion of surface-level connection. What you just felt, that quiet ache mixed with recognition, is not sadness. It is your frequency remembering, like a homing beacon activating what it came here to receive. It is the soul's insistent nudge, a gentle but firm reminder of your divine inheritance. If this transmission stirred something you cannot name, a resonance that hums beneath the surface of your everyday awareness, the divine love frequency code was written for this exact moment in your journey. It is not merely a book. It is a sacred key, a celestial atlas designed to guide you through the inner realms. It contains 5 sacred Arcturian transmissions, channeled wisdom from beings of pure light, specifically designed to dissolve the energetic wounds that block your divine counterpart and activate the resonant signal that draws them closer. like a powerful magnet finally finding its mate. The link to this profound activation is in the first pinned comment. But remember, like a shooting star, it will only remain there for a short time, a fleeting portal of opportunity for those ready to step through. Here is what most people will never understand about the kind of love you are seeking. They will call it idealistic, a flight of fancy born from too many fairy tales or romantic novels. They will tell you that you are too selective, too deep, too much. They will suggest with great tenderness and terrible misunderstanding, born from their own limited frameworks, that perhaps you need to lower your standards. But what they cannot see, what they have no framework to perceive because they have not walked this path themselves, is that what you are holding is not a standard. It is a soul contract, a sacred agreement, written in the language of stars and destiny. And you cannot dissolve a soul contract by settling for someone who doesn't carry the corresponding frequency, someone whose energetic signature is not attuned to your own divine chord. You can try, of course. Many have. They've attempted to force a square peg into a round hole, to dim their own brilliant light to fit into a lesser vessel. But the heart always knows. It feels the dissonance, the jarring discord of an ill-fitting connection, like a physical ache. The body always feels the energetic misalignment, the subtle yet persistent unease. And the soul, patient, ancient, and uncompromising, the wise conductor of your life's symphony, will keep redirecting you, nudging you, guiding you back to your truth, until you stop apologizing for what you were intrinsically built to receive. Your soul's longing is not a flaw, it is a sacred calling, the man who is being prepared for you. And I want you to hear this with every chamber of your heart open, allowing the truth to reverberate through your very being. He will not love you the way this world has taught love to look. He will not arrive with the calculated strategies of seduction, the manipulative games of attraction that are so common. He will not come cloaked in the armor of performance, striving to impress you with his achievements or his outward projections. No, he will arrive already knowing something profound about you, a deep recognition that transcends the superficial. He will see the parts of you that you have hidden, not out of fear of rejection, but from the sheer, soul-wearying exhaustion of being consistently misunderstood. He will not flinch at your depth, at the oceans of emotion and wisdom that reside within you. He will not retreat from your intensity, the passionate fire that fuels your spirit. He will not ask you to be smaller, to contract your brilliant light so that he can feel larger by comparison. Instead, he will expand in the presence of your fullness, his own being resonating and growing in the space you create. Why? Because his soul was designed, etched into its very blueprint, to hold the exact frequency of yours, to be a perfect echo and amplifier of your divine essence. But here is the sacred key, the profound insight that most souls on this path resist hearing, often because it requires them to turn their gaze inward. He cannot arrive before you are ready to receive him. Not because the universe is playing games, withholding your destiny, but because the signal you are broadcasting must precisely match the frequency of what you are calling in. Think of it like tuning a radio. You can't expect to hear a classical music station if your dial is set to rock and roll. And right now, if you are honest with yourself, if you peer into the quiet corners of your being, there are places within you that are still broadcasting the frequency of the wound, rather than the frequency of wholeness. There are chambers of your heart that are still locked, not because you are broken or fundamentally flawed, but because you have been waiting, perhaps unknowingly, for someone to tell you that you hold the key yourself, that the power to unlock these spaces lies within you. The first of these chambers holds your worthiness, and the lock on this chamber is older than this lifetime, a deep imprint from ancestral patterns and past experiences. It was installed in moments when you gave your heart to someone who did not know how to hold its precious contents, and you, in your innocent interpretation, took their inability as evidence of your own inadequacy. You absorbed their limitation as a personal failing, internalized their blindness to your brilliance as your own inherent flaw. And from that moment, some part of you began to believe that divine love was a reward, something to be earned through becoming good enough, rather than a birthright, a fundamental truth of your being that was yours before you took your first breath in this body. The man who is coming for you, the one whose soul resonates with yours, cannot enter a heart that believes it must earn his presence or his affection. He can only enter a heart that knows, with unwavering certainty, that it deserves him, that it is inherently worthy of this profound, soul-level connection. Dissolving this ancient wound does not happen through mere positive affirmations whispered into the void. It happens through the honest, sometimes painful, always ultimately liberating process of returning to every moment where you made yourself smaller, where you dimmed your light or shrunk your spirit, and consciously, deliberately choosing to reclaim the power and the love you gave away. Your worth is not a conclusion you reach after being loved well by another. It is the foundational bedrock, the sacred ground from which all sacred love is built, both for yourself and for another. The second chamber holds your mirror, and this is where many souls on the twin flame path, or any path seeking profound soul connection, become confused. They believe their divine counterpart is meant to complete them, to fill a void that they perceive within themselves. They arrive at every connection scanning for the missing piece, the other half of their soul. And when they find someone who reflects their deepest wounds, rather than their highest light, they mistake the intense, often painful mirroring of their shadow for the sacred union they seek. But intensity is not always resonance. Pain is not always sacred. The mirror your true counterpart holds up is not the mirror of your wounding, reflecting back only your brokenness. It is the mirror of your healing, showing you the luminous wholeness that has always existed beneath the layers of past pain. He will not arrive to show you how broken you were. He will arrive to illuminate how far you have traveled, how much you have healed, how much strength and wisdom you have gained. And if you are not yet able to see your own wholeness, to recognize the radiant light within yourself, you will not recognize the divine reflection he offers. The second key is not seeking completion from another. It is embodying completeness within yourself, not as a final, static destination, but as a living, breathing practice, as a daily, conscious choice to treat your own heart with the unwavering reverence, the profound care, and the deep acceptance that you have been mistakenly reserving for someone who has not yet arrived. The third chamber holds your karmic residue. This is the unseen energetic baggage, the subtle weight that no one else can perceive, but that you, and indeed every soul, carries. It is the energetic echo of every relationship that was never fully resolved, every goodbye that was never truly spoken, every apology that was never offered or graciously received. These unresolved energetic chords, these energetic tangles are not punishment from the universe. They are invitations. They are your soul's gentle, persistent way of saying, there is still something here that needs to be honored, understood, and integrated before you can fully step forward into your next level of freedom and connection. The man who loves you at the frequency of your soul cannot fully reach you, cannot fully connect with you, while you are still energetically entangled with those who are meant to teach you lessons rather than to remain as lifelong companions. Releasing these karmic contracts is not an act of betrayal. It is not forgetting the past or pretending that certain relationships did not matter. It is the sacred, courageous act of completing what was started, of honoring the lessons learned, so that both souls involved can move into their highest expression, unburdened and free. When you release what was only ever meant to be a teacher, a guide on your path, you do not lose anything. Instead, you recover the precious energy you spent trying to make permanent what was always meant to be temporary, freeing yourself to embrace what is divinely ordained for you now. The fourth chamber holds your relationship with time, and this is perhaps the most tender wound of all, because it is the one that wears the serene yet often challenging face of faith. You have been patient. You have done the work, the diligent inner excavation and transformation. You have grown in ways that would have seemed utterly impossible to the version of you who first felt this profound longing. And still, he has not arrived in the physical realm of your experience. And in the quiet moments, in the long dark hours of the night, you have whispered the question you are almost afraid to ask, the one that tugs at the edges of your hope. What if I am waiting for something that will never come? What if this dream is just that, a dream? I want you to hear this as a direct transmission, a cosmic download from every intelligence in the universe that has ever loved a soul into its most magnificent fullness. The delay is not denial. The silence is not abandonment. The distance between where you are now and where your sacred union lives is not a measure of your unworthiness or a sign that the universe has overlooked you. It is, in fact, a measure of the immense precision required to bring two souls into contact at exactly the right moment, with exactly the right preparation, so that what is built between you is not fragile or fleeting, but robust and enduring, capable of lasting not just for this lifetime, but beyond it. The fourth key is not surrender born of defeat, of giving up and resignation. It is surrender born of trust, the deep, cellular knowing, the unwavering faith that divine timing does not make mistakes, and that the love you are being prepared to receive is so profound, so transformative, so sacred, that it is worth every single moment of becoming the person capable of holding and cherishing it. The fifth chamber holds your signal. This is the one that changes everything, the ultimate frequency shifter. Because love at the frequency your soul is seeking does not respond to desperate longing or pleading. It responds to resonance. And resonance is not a feeling you can conjure or fake in the presence of another. It is the frequency you embody in their absence. It is who you are when no one is watching, when the masks are off and the performance is over. It is what you do with your days, your thoughts, your body, your creative fire, your compassionate presence in this world, even when no one is acknowledging it. When you become the living, breathing expression of the love you are seeking, when your daily existence broadcasts the vibrant frequency of sacred union rather than the hollow frequency of lack. You do not have to chase anything. You become magnetic, not in the manufactured, performative, superficial way that the world teaches attraction, based on external validation, but in the deep, gravitational soul-level way that makes certain people, certain souls, walk into your life and immediately feel that they have come home, that they have found their anchor, their sanctuary. The sixth chamber holds the profound gift hidden inside your separations. Every distance that has felt like loss, every period of aloneness that has felt like a void, has been the universe meticulously creating the precise conditions your counterpart needed to become the fully realized, empowered soul he must be in order to meet you where you are. Separation on the twin flame path, or in any profound soul connection, is not evidence of failure or a cosmic misstep. It is evidence of a deliberate, divinely orchestrated process. It is the refining fire that forges two souls individually, sharpening their strengths and integrating their lessons, so that when they finally come together, they do not consume each other in their intensity, but amplify each other's light. The loneliness you have felt in the in-between spaces is not wasted time, not a void to be feared. It is sacred spaciousness, the holy pause, the fertile ground between the last chapter of your past and the epic new one your heart has been writing toward all along, page by luminous page. And the seventh chamber, the final lock, the ultimate gatekeeper, opens only from the inside. This is the chamber of readiness, not the superficial readiness of having everything figured out, of having every problem solved and every question answered, not the readiness of having healed every wound and arrived at a state of perfect static peace, but the readiness of a heart that has done the honest, courageous work, that has faced the deepest wounds without flinching, acknowledging them without judgment, that has released what needed releasing, the energetic anchors to the past that were holding it back, that has learned to love itself with the same fierce, unwavering tenderness and devotion that it has always been ready and willing to offer to another. When this chamber opens, something fundamental shifts in your energy field, a recalibration that is perceptible not only to you, but to every soul operating at the same elevated frequency. Your divine counterpart does not find you because you posted the right thing on social media, or said the perfectly timed prayer, or followed some obscure set of spiritual steps. He finds you because your heart, finally unleashed and unburdened, sends out a signal that is undeniable, that is unobstructed, that is purely, unmistakably, irrevocably you, shining with your own authentic, magnificent light. Here is the truth that this entire message has been building toward, the ultimate revelation. You are not unlovable. You are not destined for a lesser form of connection. You are being prepared, not punished, for an extraordinary love. The love that is being drawn toward you is not the diluted, compromised version the world around you has tried to convince you to accept. It is not transactional, based on what you can give or what you can gain. It is not conditional, dependent on your performance or your perfection. It is not held together by the shaky foundations of need or fear, or the exhausted compromise of two people too tired to imagine something better, something truly divine. This is the love that remembers you before this lifetime, a love that transcends the veil of amnesia. It is the love that chose you, specifically you, with all your quirks and shadows and brilliance, before either of you even arrived on this earth. It is the love that will see you not as a project to be fixed, or a role to be filled, or a puzzle to be solved, but as a soul to be witnessed in your magnificent entirety, honored in your divine essence, and walked beside on a path that only the two of you, in your unique and sacred resonance, were ever meant to walk together. Every heartbreak was not a failure, but a clearing of the path, removing obstacles that would have obstructed your true destiny. Every disappointment was not a rejection, but a closing of a door to a room you were never meant to live in. a space that would have stifled your growth. Every moment of loneliness was not a sign of being forgotten, but your soul's courageous refusal to betray the magnitude of what it came here to experience, a deep knowing that you were destined for something far greater. You did not fail at love. You held the unwavering standard of your soul contract, even when the world, with its limited vision, told you that standard was impossible, unattainable. That is not weakness. That is one of the most profound, powerful acts of spiritual courage a human being can demonstrate in this lifetime. It is a testament to the unwavering strength of your spirit. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand gently on your heart. Let it rest there, feeling the gentle rhythm of your own life force, until you feel your own inherent warmth radiating from within. And say this, not as a hesitant wish, not as a prayer directed to something outside of you, but as a deep, resonant remembrance of something you have always known at the core of your being. I am the love I have been seeking. My signal is clear, my heart is open, and what is meant for me, divinely and perfectly timed, is already in motion. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what is forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real from your heart journey. Then find someone else's intention and respond with love. This is not a comment section. It is a field of collective healing, and love multiplies when hearts connect in truth. If something in this message reached you, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your life is waiting for exactly this activation. Share it. And if you felt the pull to stay in this frequency, subscribe. Stay close. We are just beginning.